Fake news is a growing problem in our digital age, where false or misleading information spreads rapidly. It can damage reputations, distort public opinion, and undermine trust in society. There are different types of fake news. Misinformation is shared without harmful intent, while disinformation is deliberately spread to deceive. Malinformation, on the other hand, is based on reality, but is used to harm others. And then there's clickbait, sensational headlines designed to grab attention, and deepfakes, realistic-looking media that are actually fake. Fake news spreads most quickly on social media, where algorithms favor engagement over accuracy, creating echo chambers and reinforcing biases. The consequences are severe. Trust in media declines, businesses face reputational damage, and public health can be put at risk, especially with misinformation about critical issues like vaccines. But we can fight back. Fact-checking organizations like Snopes help debunk false claims, while media literacy education teaches us how to recognize trustworthy sources. Businesses also have a role in combating fake news to protect their reputation and help build a more informed public. By working together through fact-checking, education, and responsibility, we can fight the spread of fake news and protect the truth. Despite the fact that misinformation can be very difficult to recognize, people can become more critical consumers of news. Be aware that we may receive misinformation from the mainstream media or from official government communications. Therefore, it is always important to treat reading critically. We advise you to ask yourself whether this incoming information coincides with other facts and information that, as you already know, correspond to reality. Before sharing the news with anyone, read the entire article, see who the author is and the date of publication. Also, check if the title matches the content. We advise you to check the source if the content contains a bold statement on a controversial issue or a clickbait in the title. This is because misinformation is designed to evoke emotions in people so that they, in turn, share this news with their friends. How do we know what to look for? Check the credibility of the author or source. Find out if the author is an expert on the topic or if the source is reliable. Stricter editorial standards are characteristic of reputable news outlets like Reuters, BBC, and the New York Times. Similarly, an article is more likely to be credible if it is written by someone with related academic knowledge. Look for fact-checking and source citations. Reliable news outlets frequently include links to actual data or studies, as well as citations to their sources. It is a warning sign when an article has a lack of citations or mentions unidentified or ambiguous sources. Another method to verify accuracy is to cross-reference the article's assertions with those of several different independent news sources. How to check first: do not use the terms fake news. Instead, find out the terms of misinformation and disinformation and its detailed kind of. Then, some tips can help to spot disinformation. Look out for emotional red flags. Do a reverse image search. Spot spoof websites. Spot fake social media accounts. Finally, if found disinformation, do not share it, then ask questions, correct it, debunk, or report them. Where to check? Snopes, a leading fact-checking platform that debunks a wide range of false claims. Factcheck.org focuses on checking political and other public claims for accuracy. PolitiFact tracks the truthfulness of claims made by political figures. Media Bias Fact Check, a resource for understanding the bias and credibility of various news sources. BBC's Fake News Detection Tips, a guide to spotting fake news. First Draft, an organization that helps people navigate through misinformation and disinformation. In today's world, where fake news spreads faster than ever, knowing who to trust is crucial. From sensational headlines to manipulated images, misinformation is everywhere. But don't worry, by asking the right questions and doing a bit of digging, you can separate fact from fiction. Let's explore simple tips to help you navigate the truth in the digital age. Sources. Verify if the news originates from a reputable organization. Look for established media outlets with a history of journalistic integrity. Citations. Credible articles often cite reliable sources or provide links to original research. Be cautious if no citations are provided. Authors. Research the author's background. Are they a journalist or an expert in the field? Check their other work to assess credibility. Cross-referencing. Check multiple sources to see if the information is reported elsewhere. If it's only found in one place, it may not be trustworthy.